So to achieve your dreams and goals in life, to carry them to fulfillment, you need to be a finisher. So where to start? Number one is you need to have a dream. You need to know, hey, this is where I want to go. A clear mission, a clear plan of action. So number one, you need to know where you're going. You don't have to have all the different routes, because I'm telling you, you will never get started if you have to see the entire journey. And most people won't even start the journey if they see the struggles they have to go through to accomplish. Number one, you need to have a dream. Number two is you need to understand you are going to go through contradictions. You are going to go through the tough times, and the tough times are not to stop you. They to empower you. The tough times are not to pull you back, but they to boost you up. I never forget one of my managers in one of my company's phone one day. He had got this lawyer's phone call, and he said, Louis, did you get this call? I said, yes. He said, well, what do you do? I said, well, I learned from it and I'm moving on. He said, didn't floor you? I said, no. He said, well, let me tell you what happened to me. He said, it felt like a brick hit me on the side of the head. I said, wow, that's great news. He said, why? I said, when the brick hit you on the side of the head, it bounced off, knocked some sense into you because he had done something dumb and land on the ground. I said, now when you can stand on it when you recover and you're 3 inches taller in life. And this is what you have to see. The brick is going to hit you. You're going to have tough times. People are going to backbite you. People are going to pull you down. And you have to just be taller after each interaction. You have to get a little bit stronger, a little bit taller, a little bit bolder, a little bit tougher, a little bit wiser, and not do those dumb things again. John Maxwell says if you get knocked down, lay there long enough that you can learn from it, that you can get up there. And then the next part over here, so now you're learning what to do. And then the last thing is put it into practice. The application, the demonstration is absolutely vital. I want to tell you a little story about a bird dog and a bulldog. So this family moved into this area and they had a bulldog. And down the street was a house, had about 5 or 6 of these bird dogs. And so the bulldog would get out in the morning, go down, and eventually found a hole in the fence, went in, and the bird dogs, 6 of them attacked him, and they chomped him up. Well, the bulldog went home, licked his wounds. Next day he was back again. Bird dogs chewed him up. This happened for about 7, 8 days in a row, every single day. This bulldog went down, the bird dogs. Eventually, when the bulldogs went down there, the bird dogs weren't so excited to see him. They bark a bit, but then they're going to slink into the corners. They gave up. Let me tell you something. To succeed in life, you can't give up. You have to be like a bulldog. Bulldog tenacity. Let me tell you why. Because some of your struggles are going to be like a toothless bulldog. Let me give you a story. Yes, this family moved into this area, and little boy is about 11 years old. Johnny had to walk to school every day, and he always had to walk past this house that had this bulldog. The bulldog would come down. They had no fence, come down, chase him down the street, and Johnny would run for his life. And this happened for about 5 months. Eventually, Johnny said, I can't take it anymore. There's no other way to school. This dog we're going to have a confrontation. And this dog came out the yard and after Johnny, and Johnny just turns around like this, right? And this bulldog was, and guess what? It had no teeth. It was an old dog. It was about to fall over and die. And Johnny had been running from his life from a toothless bulldog. How many of us are running for our lives from a toothless bulldog? We give up. We give up. This is terrible. I hate to even say it, because we're living in a world of too many quitters. They quit on their marriage, they quit on their children, they quit on their parents, they quit on their jobs, just when success is around the corner. Let me tell you, life is not about quitting. Life is about getting up one more time. I'm going to tell you a story after this.